Salam. Wow. Batana salam.
Salam.
Oh, that's definitely a scan. Yep.
Yep.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know, like we get into it that people can't move on with them life. Don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, we could get right into it. On to some people. Eh? On a good.
Yeah.
Alright.
You?
Yeah. I'm halfway
Yes,
decent.
sir.
So I haven't killed anyone yet, so
Mm-hmm.
what you say?
No, man, I say nothing.
Oh. I said, I haven't hurt anyone that bad as yet. Let's not lie. I've hurt people. Let's not. Let's not pretend like I don't have a history of hurting people, of hurting folk. I want to say. Sure, I hurt some folk. Yeah. I didn't hurt anybody.
No.
As Lester would say, anybody. He have that old New York accent. You get me, Azalea?
Yeah.
He said, anybody. I'm not talking to nobody. Like he got that Ralph Cramden shit, that last part of it. You understand what I mean? Nah, y'all don't know about that. That's the old New York. Anybody. You know what I mean? Nobody? I mean, nobody? All right, guys. You guys aren't real New Yorkers.
When I wake up, where I know I'm gonna be the man who makes a mistake.
Yeah, kid say,
When I go out,
when I go
where I
out,
know I'm gonna be
you understand me? That's what kid say mean.
DJ Refund.
Oh, yeah. Kid say, you understand me? You see,
Mm-hmm.
when you go out, you understand me?
Yeah.
Key is like if, but that's a whole thing. Like it's a whole other thing. It can be like interpreted as if, like if you go this thing, like conditionally, right? Or like
Mm-hmm.
you understand me? When you go do this, or if you go out do this, like you know what I mean? So like it's like a what do you call it? Logic. Like if this then that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? I said so that way there. You understand?
When I wake up, where
Yeah,
I know
man.
I'm gonna be the man who makes a mistake.
You see,
When I go out, where I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with
definite copyright claim. Oh, right? So when we go, you know, knowing
And I will walk 1,000 miles.
I deal it. Well, yeah, when I go out, you know, like so, me use that just to express that key to say, or be utagize, Tamarinia, be utagize when I go out. You understand me? I said, and the whole point of it is what. You understand me? Like for the active, for the proactive, right? In following the commandments. You understand me? So how we are gonna say it in our language.
What's on the inside? Come on. Don't ready, man. Don't ready, bro. Don't ready, bro. Get up, what's up? Get up. 6 o'clock, pussy, get up.
6 o'clock.
when we let the mash up on the road, floor. Bust the wall of us to take coke. Dope. Them a sell back to back road. Joke.
What back
Watch
road?
out the place. All the people know. This thing when it's scope. Blow. Turn it on, but the one skin. Ghost. Me we kill a boy, me no know. For sure. Then I watch it on my Finsta and see a lower
Let's
post
go.
can match up to a killer. Rich badness them down in our way now. Don't just wash man, pussy me original. Hellgate shot boy anywhere we kill man. Yeah. Get up now.
Get up.
Get up now. I'ma kill every crew like a rooster. So pussy boy who a fool ya. A headshot I get a brain too man. Don't pick him up, pussy me little kill up on a Uber.
Yo, don't make me send me little kill up on a Uber. Say man, I want to boy. You understand? But yeah man, get up. As Squash said, yes, I'm in a prison. I think you can get a 10-year. You understand? Well,
And yes,
yeah, I feel like, I mean, I know how much. I feel like a 10-year you can get. Well, that's not a 10-year, yeah, Squash. You understand? Yeah, a murderer. You understand? Yeah, man. Man, love each other, but to me, it's the product of what I in a Jamaica in the six, you know? In a mobile, like, them killing brother wicked, you see me?
yeah.
Then kill G City wicked, so him did that for the left and you know, like weird things. Jamaica thing, you know? But same thing, but I don't know, like I was talking about marketing, you know? Like why does the youth them like Squash and not Chronic? I don't know if they like Chronics or not. I'm just saying like
Right.
I don't feel like the youth them rate Chronics more than they would rate a Squash.
Right.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Like,
The majority
Social
you.
media.
yeah,
The majority you.
of course, in my opinion, the way how it looked to me. Now maybe me an idiot. Say, oh, I'm 2 months squash. Nobody not really squash. A Chronics man. You have to make that, or you have to show that to me. I'm not seeing that.
So I'm speaking blindly.
Like I'm not.
Nothing good ever sold. Be a drama cell, whether drug, sex, or violence.
Wait. Say that.
That's it. I said goodness, like love stories and all that, don't catch on as quick as drugs, sex, or violence.
Right.
Right,
Because
so that's just
Well, among the majority bald population,
yeah.
bald as in non Rastafarian
Right.
population, I would say that guys like Squash would definitely be more popular.
Right. It's like a Billy the Kid. He's like a Billy the Kid because I'm. It's more exciting to watch his story than Chronic's story. Like they were just in a shootout and bigger things and like watch and Squash come on the live and him hide him on and then say him shooting him on and him say yo me all right and watch him face to see if him a flinch or if him a agree like if I was some pain bigger things a bigger excitement like a show like a movie you get what me I say you know if you see man sit down a blood clot. Like you turn on the movie and a man sit down and watch your blood clot, I watch your movie, I watch him, I watch you, I watch your movie, I bumble clot. You see me I deal with? So that is marketing. Like the way how Squash right. You understand me I deal with? It's like cut scenes. It's like cut scenes. It's a movie, he might write like a movie, he might give a different glimpse like a pulp movie. Right?
It's just the cultural zeitgeist at the time. Like a man like that is more popular in this time, like in the cultural zeitgeist of Jamaica. Like
that is apparent and that is obvious. But what I'm trying to even point out is why. You see what I deal with? Like there's an actual metric to it. There's an actual mechanism that makes it popular. Now, let's use another. Oh, but when was it the other way? The bubble movement, like when Anthony B and Sisla and Capleton and you know the way that and that movement moved aside the slackness movement because it was more compelling at the time. It was more dynamic. You wanted to see the story. It was like, yo, this is great. Everybody, there's no artist that didn't last like at that period of time, that 6, 7 to 10 years. You understand me I deal with? The only thing we brought them out is the better story, the more exciting story, which was the cartel story.
Right.
That's why Jamaica listen artists, we don't listen music. Because we follow the story. See me? We like the rags to riches, we like the against all odds, we like the underdog, we like the, you get me?
Mhm.
So, and it's the narrative, and I'm showing you that Squash, the way how he writes, the music, the soundtrack to his story is more compelling than Luton Fire. Is the point? That's why I never play Luton Fire in the intro to the class. Make Luton Fire sit down.
Well, a different era too. A different era. Luton Fire and Squash kind of different era, like
Yeah, that's why I mean
in a sense.
that's why me and not play theme era. Then we not come from the theme era, brother. We not playing in a theme era. Him and me I leave him there so and him and make music all now. I mean I play them the era the way I play right now. In a few segment because it not set up. When me I deal with it not compelling. When Squash play, like when I read him that play, yeah, the class start. You know. You understand? He laughed.
No, I can't.
Checks that laugh. I said, "What class?" No man, I see you. But no, I might so chat that. You know why you hear that?
But it's true though.
Like, listen. All right, let me show you the
They're
one.
more relevant to this time. Like,
Let me show you. Let me show you what would have happened any of my players. Luton.
Yo, why?
I mean, I really know enough Luton Fire for say like I couldn't like make educated say. I know enough Luton Fire for say what could I use now or what I couldn't use. Like,
All right, isn't that an indictment?
In and of itself.
you know what I mean?
Like, how many years in my play in my do music? Why don't you know? Why don't you know Love Luton Fire? That is my exact point. Marketing. And now I go again to what I was saying in terms of how Squash write. Him write him song them in a way where catchy, certain way. Luton Fire, I make a talk. He must say things when feel like say. And the farm, like who the farm?
A Luton Fire more a sing Jay, the true, or a singer.
He more a boring artist than Squash. He more than what you are saying. Him not so much a singer as in boring. Like when you listen to him, you start feel boring. And you start saying, when me that prepare for the class, and me say, oh, watch a Luton Fire. I want to go to me a Rasta and Luton Fire. Let me see if me can work in because I love working in Rastafari artists them. And me say, I'm here listen and you might tell me about the farm and weed that weed I look for something relevant to the Parsha I said to get us in the mood to listen what we are supposed to listen our study. He might tell me about weed though. Literally, like when me I type in my thing, forget my thing, and start see some tune. Start see which tune me can like inspire me player to get the message where we are work on, where we are studying. This evening, come Google give me Weedo. Literally.
Wow.
WEEDOH. Weedo.
Oh my goodness.
The man tuning in Weedo, and I said, no, this not. I want to know which all this like. Let me just find out because I Rastafari artists. You understand? Me check with them first. Like more while 99% I be a Rastafari artist to play alone, don't it? Because so boom, become bias. Because so boom, you understand? He start playing. He say, yo, him call a man, him call a elder, and say, yo, me need some weed because I last split. He say, Jaja. He say, yo, and him and a man, I sit down, and him a smoking last split, and it's soon done, believe you me. The man say, yo, him feel him prefer him go check him than if he go down my farm. Man say, him don't have it if he go down my farm. The man go down my farm and stand up by farm and start sing the song. And in the song it say, yo, me alongside such and such farm. And I say, all right. And then he goes, so boost him again and start sing. And then the punchline come and he say, we though. We say, all right, me play a scratch this evening. Right now, me play when I scratch it's true where make more sense. Yeah, I mean, but relevant to Rastafari right now because squash them have them arms in them hand and them and show them say, you're right now. You understand? Pussy if you dead. You understand? And that we said that is the spirit of, and that is the spirit of prophecy. All right, revolution. That is the spirit of prophecy. Squash and more deal with it more than brother Weedo. Oh, you understand me? So that me I tell you. So that's why Squash coming out.
Yeah.
More than Loot and Fire. And when we say, yo, please tell me which tune out of Loot and Fire tune we can play here. Where my brother said, if you don't know any tune that way, you say him better listen music and him don't know no tune for Loot and Fire will make sense. Him don't have any. That means that the arts compelling him not have draw even Rastafari people in themselves for listening song them. So guess what? A Ratatam him a make theme song for.
Yeah.
Anybody understand what me just said? Because I don't know.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Sorry if you said. Me don't know if me feel sorry for it, no. But unfortunately, me have to say that are the same thing where the one we always name Wayne Sean Henry usually make him song for where you know him as Jadan. Him did style himself with that crowd too. Where Ratatam keep? Spain?
Spain.
Spain?
Yeah.
It always feel like a Germany. Which one of the Germany festival them always have? You know it? Anyone?
No.
Or do they have one? For some reason
I don't know if they have one. I just know they're beer fest, doesn't it?
But like I think there's a Germany one also, but I don't know. Like I just never.
I just know Rotterdam has made the largest.
Right, they are the king right now. They're like they're that's all you know anymore. But like it's those kind of vibes where people like the so-called Rasta artists them gearing themselves toward, which is interesting because the whole movement of Rastafari wasn't to service those people. You get me? It was to service the people that the dancehall people are servicing. You get me?
Yeah.
No?
No, yes.
Okay. I'm just asking. Sirs, help me out. Explain to me what the fuck going on.
The world stage.
These Rastas now service the real people then, the real community. Them are they other people.
No. Yeah, son, you really gotta have a heart right now. I mean, it's the same thing we look at and use a total different uh type of what do you call it? Analogy, if you will, but same reason why a NAACP or the any of our so-called organizations can't get far. I mean, the bottom line is you figure they're playing a different game, if you will. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're not servicing us game. I know.
Right. But at the end of the day, they're being funded by everything outside, so they don't care about us.
Right. But like the whole thing is, it wasn't about let's see who's gonna fund us the most and then let's go with them. That wasn't the thing.
It wasn't supposed to be, but it seems to have become.
But that's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm criticizing. Like I know that's what's happening. My take on it is bad.
No.
I know what's happening. The thing is, that's bad. Just like it's not good for what they're doing. And then the funniest thing in the world, let me show you this. All the Ratatam, them I run down, right? Guess who did that service? The real people. And I come to where they are.
Whoa.
I'll help you. Adidja Palmer.
What I know the name. Oh, what's the artist name?
Vibes Cartel,
Mm-hmm.
Teacher, World Boss, Adi. You understand me? I said him, him, him sacrifice himself. And did I say even before him go jail? Say you go see say him are the blueprint of the thing. Whether if you don't do or do, one out of the two. Or if you don't
Right.
do, or if you do, him are gonna be the leader, the vanguard, the spearhead of what you do as a blueprint of an artist from Jamaica.
Mhm.
Right? And he certainly did that in every aspect, like the work ethic and everything. Remember, I said him did I do the song them for the grassroots people. That used to be the folk music, the ska and the reggae and all them something that used to be the folk music of Jamaica. No,
Mm-hmm.
all the way up to like even Tennessee, like one, yes, I'm saying like oh water walk through a pumpkin belly and like the folk music, like using the actual culture, the actual language and the actual proverbs and the actual stuff that makes us a culture. You get what I'm saying? Like using that, not like looking outside and seeing what you can incorporate from outside and see this is what this is what Cuban always railing against and so on. And I understand. We all know I understand. You dig what I'm saying? But the point is that they're not specifically the so-called Rasta reggae music artists. Them um, they're not servicing the community that they are naturally, organically made for. The movement itself was made for the grassroots to lift up the grassroots from illusion and pollution, let's say, right? And they're not doing that. They're trying to get a trip to Ratatam.
Yep.
You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to win a free trip, a Jet 2 holiday. You understand? So y'all know about Jet 2 holiday?
Yeah, internet meme thing. Yeah,
Is it? And darling, oh my
yeah, internet meme thing.
come on. Like
Take
anytime,
over internet.
yeah, I mean,
MMZ.
something happen, but darling, oh my end. You understand that song? They come on, yeah, like welcome to a Jet 2 holiday. Like them boy, they are Jet.
Wow.
Yeah. You understand? Them my darling on my hand round the clock, right through. Them Rasta, yeah, them my darling, oh my end. A disaster, them. You understand me? To them own self. Look what them do, right? Them a try win a trip, a lottery trip to Rotterdam for the white people. Them like them are aware of Spain, whatever, so they can prance around like an idiot and pretend to be an authentic Rasta. That's so wonderful, right? Cool, right? Meantime, cartel, I really got through it. I really deal with the real people that in Jamaica, and now I left Jamaica. Now signed to no foreigner like Capleton them and like Ziggy them. You understand? Stay right there.
Mhm.
Right there, so and be bigger than all of them. I'll go jail. You understand? Because when you're in the war, you have to kill two men in I want to some people. Nobody don't know that about Jamaica.
Right.
Or New York or the world or the earth. You understand? Especially when you're a person of mention, you are Mr. Mention, you're a figure, people are
Mhm.
gunning for you, so on and so forth. You have to hold it. Right? All right. Whether I do it or not, them things are involved. Our man when a famous have to go through them someday, alive?
True.
Yeah, man. You understand? So him hold it.
True.
And all when him, then him, like, you know, you can,
Snoop Dogg, all of them on there.
yeah, them go through things, them a kill all a small Ethiopian man. You know what I deal with? Yeah? Kill a small Ethiopian, like, in a California, friend them, you know? Like, when in the trial, the murder was the case that they gave me, it was a little Ethiopian who killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Him I got dead, but you see me? Them things they gone. But him I got that. But yeah, you understand? Whosoever do it, because sometimes your friend them do things and then the police them say, yeah, look how Snoop Dogg and his friend them kill it. You understand me? I say,
Exactly.
that's what really happened. It's really in friend them do it.
Biggest one I'll take the blame, you know what I mean?
Say, boy, Snoop Dogg, me know you and your friend them kill you.
Biggest one name gonna call the most, so.
Yep. Him name I got called. Pussy will do it. You say, yo, oh, you talk about me never kill me and Snoop never kill nobody. Yes, sir. You can't just a Snoop Dogg friend killer man and say, yo, my name dropping on your speech, brother. I would just have this your name Ding Dong Johnson. Oh, you talk about Snoop Dogg friend. Oh, your name Snoop Dogg friend. Which part? Yo, let me see your birth certificate. Yo, will you mention my name for you? Yeah. How my name dropping on your statement, bro? The man say, yo, right now, me and Snoop Dogg, good. You can't tell me say me killer man. Me say, me not understand what you just said. Me not understand that sentence. Me don't know how my name vital to your sentence what you just said, bro. Just defend yourself where you bring up my name for. And that's why I'm dropping night. You see me? So, but the point is, Cartel did that whether you dislike him, you're kinda, you're not so sure. I'm not asking anyone if they like Cartel. I'm talking about what happened. You see what I'm saying? Like what I sat here and saw. Like he serviced those people and everyone around the world. Like he's way closer to Bob Marley than Chronix, than Stephen Marley, Ziggy Marley,
You know?
Skip Marley.
Mm.
Isn't that funny? Because anytime I see his songs, I
Skip it.
yay! Comedic timing works again.
Skip them all of there.
We skip Marley. You understand me? I said, me skip Marley. If me see me duck, me dip Marley. You understand me? I say, him want to cuss bad word because me do it, me whip Marley. You understand me? I said, and him say me have my guns and me fully equipped Marley. So me say, yeah, man. You understand? I'm gonna take every time I put my hand on the neck and grip Marley. You understand me?
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, I deal with, but no, man. Like it doesn't make sense. Like the nigga have it because of what he did. Like the songs, the way the songs are, the way they sound, like his image, like all the things. Like because he took risks. He it was it was he did good marketing. He did products. Like his songs were like if you know what I'm saying, like if something happens in life, he'll do a song like that explains what happened or shape the narrative of what actually happened. So he bleeds and blends art and life. Do you understand? Just like Bob Marley. You understand what I'm saying? Like Skip Marley's doing a song with her. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like her. You understand what I mean? Her is fine. Like she's okay. You understand what I'm saying? But like, but again, I'm not saying Skip Marley should be doing what Cartel is doing. I'm not saying that. I'm saying he's not. You know what I'm saying? Should he? Could he? Would he? That's up to Skip Marley. The hell, like, what are you looking at me for? I do know this. He's not. Oh well, that's because we can get into that. I don't. That's not the point. The point is that he's doing that type of work. He's servicing those people while the Rastas are marketing themselves toward other people, other groups. You understand what I'm saying? And that's where the problem is. You understand? Because the other groups are infatuated and have a fetish for 70s and early 80s reggae. You understand what I'm saying? And those guys are mocking and imitating 70s and early 80s reggae. You understand? Meantime, Cartel comes out of jail and has a #1 gospel hit. You do. I'm just in Jamaica that everyone can relate to, and if you listen to it, you're like, yo, I'm gonna tune this, and the girls them like I'm saying, like in at the dance hall, I get a vibes. Some people I get turned on. Some people start go back at church through Cartel music, or start more read them Bible, more just have a solemn moment. I am a provide that for us. Let's just say Skip Marley isn't, I think. Stephen Marley them is singing their father's songs a lot, like a little bit, like Ziggy Marley making children's books for white children. Like, you know what I mean? It's a certain kind of day to make things better, make you laugh and play. I fuck with it. I fuck with Arthur thing, like a bad song, like what Ziggy do for Arthur. You know Arthur, the cartoon Arthur.
The cartoon,
yeah.
the glasses thing.
Bad song, but I mean, I understand what Ziggy has said. I make fun little, but it's also true. You understand me? It's also true. So you understand me, and it is what it is. And if you believe them, Ziggy them is not no Israelites. Ziggy them is white people. Hello? Uh-oh. I lost my audience. Come on. 1-9. Come on back. Come on, Breaker. Come on back. You understand? Like, right? Because what? Mr. whoever his name was a white man. The white man come to Jamaica, right? White man, right? Bob Marley, white man, though. But that them say, right? Even though when I saw his picture, I didn't see a white man per se, but I get it. Cool. I'll believe y'all. Bob Marley's a white man. I mean, Bob Marley father a white man. That makes Bob Marley a white man. That makes Skip and Bayless and Jugu Jugu from England and Woong Woong and Ding Ding, the whole of them are white man. Where? See me? If you want to go that way, if you want to do that. I don't have him as a white man, but if I follow y'all, then what y'all doing is irrelevant because y'all are white people. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So which way, what you want to do, how you want to play this. You understand? But that's neither here nor there. You know, we just talking, man. You know, but it was just interesting to me how I couldn't choose Luton Fire for you this evening. Just no vibe in that. You know what I'm saying? That is it. But this is important, right? When I go through this, let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Beautiful, right? Key Titsay. When you go out, right? When you go out, you know what I mean? And it's from Deuteronomy 10, 21 and 10, right? It's in the relevant, the first relevant word or phrase is what the Parsha is named. Right? 74 of the Torah's 613 commandments or mitzvot, which means commandments. Mitzvah means commandment. Mitzvot, or mitzvot as they would say, means commandments, are in the Parsha Ki Titsay. Right? They include the laws of the beautiful captive. Hopefully, you understand me. Right? I'm not going to get into that. Right? The inheritance right. Now, this is important. The inheritance rights of the firstborn. So there's an order to the things. It's not just whatever. You understand me? It's order. It's literal order. It's an order. Right? It's a culture. Right? Like, you know, the early apartheid dance, you play certain songs, right? You don't play the hit song of that day, the first song, like in the early juggling. I'm bugging?
Nope.
There's rules to it. Like, there's an order. So when you say it's an order, like everybody gets scared, like, oh, order. I don't want to be in an order. It's too much rules. Like, you understand me? You're in an order.
Yep.
You're in a certain order. Whether it's a good order, a bad order, or you're out of order completely. But you're in some kind of order. You're set up a way, one way or the other, right? So inheritance rights of the firstborn, right? The wayward and rebellious son, right? Burial and dignity of the dead. Like there's certain order, like you don't just do anything. There's no fling man in a wall any and anywhere. You understand? And the way how you treat the dead, it gives you reverence for who's living. And the way if you treat the people them awful, that means that like bodies don't mean anything. That means a human being is worthless. That means that he can't do anything to even live people. See me? Even being in the barn, no matter because you know no respect for nothing. It's just whatever. So these things are very important. We're not gonna go through every little thing But these are things that we're to study, like as a nation, so that we know what to do, right?
Mm.
Every instance, instead of just doing what we come up with or what we see other people doing. Meanwhile, we have an order. That's the point of this. It's not to like, do you believe in God? Do you believe in God? Like, yes, no, like that's not the point. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not about believing in God. You understand me? It's about, it's about, it's about, it's about believing in your people, right? And that belief, that love for your people, being your God or your authority, your highest form of expression. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Ye are all gods. We're all authority, and so that means if we're the authority over other people, then why are we ill treating each other? You see, like it's about preserving this bloodline. It's not about. You don't have to believe in God. He's there whether you believe it or not. Do the fuck what you got to do though. You hear what I'm saying? Like, like I don't believe in math. No doubt. Pass me two of them shits over there, my nigga. Okay. You don't have to believe in math. Let me get 5 of those. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Like, you don't believe in math, but numbers exist anyway. And you have to submit to that. You're not gonna, if I say give me 2 of them, you're not gonna give me 10. You're gonna get fired. You understand? All right. And I don't believe in gravity, and there's no such thing as gravity, and it's a flat earth. All right, jump off the building. You understand what I mean? I know. Yeah. You say you don't believe in gravity, but you respect it though. Get the fuck out of here. Like, you just want attention. Like at this point, like I don't have to engage. You're dumb. That's what it is. The problem is the gravity of your stupidity, sir. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, like it's not about like you believe in God, like God. Nigga, there's so much shit going on. Like that's the ultimate. It's like did you like there's enough jobs you had, you didn't meet the boss, bro.
You know.
Niggas in a job 20 years did not meet the boss, bro. Am I lying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not at the job to like meet the boss and be his friend. And like, yo, no, I came here to like meet the boss. Like, nigga, you may never meet the boss. So if you didn't meet the boss, like what? Like if you like I don't even know if the boss really exists. Like, why should I do my job? Because you're gonna get fired, my nigga. That's why. Because the job sustains you, whether you know the boss, whether he's a real boss or not, whether it's the Wizard of Oz or not. You know what I'm saying? You're not a sister. How well? You want something? All right, go tell your mother. And did you clean? All right, but no, you need to wear chamawo chacho. Chamiyawo chacho. I cannot find the cooler. It's in the room. It's in the. Listen to me. I'll tell you where it is. Mama, I just find it's not in Cheche's room. It's in your room, right next to. Listen, come. I'll show it to you. Come, because I care about it. Sorry. My daughter's very aggressive. I don't know where she gets it from. Anyway, right? But right, look, these are a lot of civil laws, like so that like you don't overstep things, so that things don't become cringy and uncomfortable amongst one and you know what I mean, ones and ones. So these things are addressed. It's not just do you believe in God? Yeah, that's great. But you understand what I'm saying? Like you don't believe in God, but like you're gonna return that lost object though, nigga. You understand what I mean? You're gonna follow the law and you're gonna work and you're gonna be okay. Believe, not believe, that's great. Saying I don't believe in jaywalking. Or I don't believe in what is it? What's the thing? Like I don't believe in taxes. That's the prison gate. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't believe in taxes. Taxes is I don't believe in taxes. Taxes is what I'm saying. Taxes is robbery or something. Bang, and then like after your third month in jail, then you pay your taxes. You get me? What are you talking about? You don't have to believe in taxes, but you have to pay them though. You understand? The Bible teacher when in Rome, right? So like you're in this situation, so you have to deal with it. You cannot just ignore it. If you are Israel, you have to follow the laws of Israel, or you face the consequences. You don't have to follow it, but you have to face the consequences if you don't. And you will, even if you don't acknowledge it or you don't believe or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So there's returning lost objects, sending away the mother bird before you take her young. There's order to shit. And there's reasons for that. Like sometimes a mother bird get traumatized and don't lay back no eggs. You get me? You understand me? Like I could show you video shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? I was just watching something today, but it just takes you on the check to everything. And then due to erect a safety fence around the roof of one's home and the various, you understand what I'm saying, various forms of forbidden plant and animal hybrids known as kilayin. You understand me? So there's things to it. It's not just wearing tzitzit or if you're a Rastafari like smoking weed or you know what I mean? Like what's his name? Like Luke and Fire is talking about. A caricature, right? So that he could go to Ratatam. Weedo, like set it up so everybody could go Weedo. Right? You think I don't know? I'm a musician. I know what you're doing. You're trying to have cool things that sound good in a festival. You know what I mean? Who attends those festivals?
Gotta go where your bread is buttered, man.
Okay. See? It's these trash corruption that reach us where we these little slogan of these corruption. Come with the corruption. You come with the corruption slogan there. Hey, man, everybody's got to eat, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
Like what? Get it? Like is Cartel eating?
Oh yeah.
All right then. And he didn't come to no fucking Ratatam with his hat in his hand.
Ratatam,
You understand me? Exactly. You understand? Before me do that, put me in the prison, but you understand? You understand? Me not clown myself, you know, big nose white man. Me not clown myself, big idiot. And I'm not trying to make it rhyme, and you know I can rhyme well. Fuck out. Me not in nobody pan good. No man, the man them stay away, and I get it. I understand economy. I understand hungry. I understand. Why does everyone else that goes down in history find a way, but the people that don't go down in history too good always have an excuse? Why they never do the right thing? So that is it, right? So, mother bird, you understand, you must take away. You understand, you must make 10 hours away before you take away a young. You do to your record fence around one home, and there's other, you understand, kind of animal things we enough with hybrids, you understand, create problem. Like the liger.
Say what?
The liger. You don't know about the liger?
No.
They crossbred a tiger and a lion.
Jeez.
And the thing can't do a thing. It can't do a thing. The
Yeah, you know, like
don't make me laugh. Don't make me see. If it's not laughing, mash up. Yeah. The thing cannot do anything. If it buck a tiger, tiger mash it up. If it buck a lion, lion mash it up. If a baby seed, mash it up. It cannot run, it cannot stand up, it cannot breathe, it can't do anything.
yeah, I know what like them.
Like them is a shame. Like it's not a good hybrid. You
And
understand?
the Tyon.
When in here, so.
Yeah,
Yeah, like you have Tyon.
I saw you go. You know.
It must.
Okay, but you know, you never hear that the one day. But in the bush, we not say no, but we know say that big old idiot one when him Liger a stupidness, bro. The thing big and stupid and don't have no sense. It can't run. There are things it can't do.
It's not good, no, it's not good.
It's I don't know.
It's not good.
No, it's not. So it's not a good hybrid. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. Right? So also recounted are the judicial procedures and penalties for adultery. There's procedures, there's penalties, there's a way you go about it, just like how in First Timothy it tells you that two witnesses or three witnesses establish every matter, right? You understand me? That's even why that's even why we teach that way. Because that's how it's taught that we should teach. You understand me? Precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line. Here a little and there a little, right? So also, right, so those procedures in adultery for the rape of seduction of an unmarried girl. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you cannot just do anything, right? And for a husband who falsely accuses his wife of infidelity, because infidelity is the only reason why you legally can put your wife away or get a divorce. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if she not clean up good, you can't just beat her and left her. You understand? If you just decide to say, John, no, man, just don't like you again, your face ugly a bumble clock, you can't left her, so.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But if she go to her next man differently, that is grounds. See? So sometimes a man, I said, John, no, me don't like this woman here. I said, hey, girl, we are looking at the man there for. Yo, you the man there? You that the man there just sitting. Like, yo, the girl that deal with the man here. Like, you start a thing to get to it. You understand? That is against the law, yeah? You can't do that, yeah? All right. So the best thing to choose the right woman, yeah? Yeah. You chose. Choose, you chose it, right? So far as the accused of infidelity are wicked. You understand? The following cannot marry a person of Jewish lineage, okay? Are evil people. A mamzer, right? A mamzer is not a bastard in the sense of out of wedlock. Because there's no such thing as out of wedlock. Because sex is marriage. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if you understand the logic of the Bible, then you'll understand why there's no such thing as a mamzer in the sense of you're a mamzer, you're a bastard in the sense that your father and mother wasn't married. Yes, they were. If they had sex, they were married. That was them getting married. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
So go. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't. But what you can't do is have sex with someone in your family. You understand what I'm saying? And you can't have sex with another man's wife. So someone who's born from an adulterous relationship, which means I go and sleep with your wife, and then the baby comes, and then she gets a baby on top of you. You understand what I'm saying? And Gia jacket would be an adulterous offspring, right? A mom's that would be a jacket. You understand me? Or incestuous would be you and your sister or you and your cousin or something like that. You and your auntie or something crazy. You understand me? I say? Or a male Moabite. See? A male Moabite. You understand? A man can't hold a girl Moabite. You get me?
Mhm.
Mm,
A man can't hold him. You understand?
mm,
Because it doesn't matter in the sense of Israel is you determine your pedigree by your father, right? Biblically. So if the father's an Israelite, the offspring of the father and whoever is in Israel. You get me?
mm,
So that's why it says the male of a Moabite or Ammonite descendant. You understand what I'm saying?
mm.
So it's not like if you have a Moabite wife, you go, John knows, you just learned something. Like, come on! Like, you understand me? Like, you can't let
Mm.
your Moabite woman because of this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's that, right? So our parsha also includes laws governing the purity of the military camp, right? And it's a whole thing. The prohibition of turning in an escaped slave. There's things to it. It's not. You understand what I mean? Like even like what Esau was doing or the white man was doing in the Americas with the so-called runaway slaves. That's not returning a runaway slave. You're recapturing a person and kidnapping them again, and then and then trafficking them to some other person. Do you get
Mm.
me? Like
Ah,
the things that are happening is definitely not what you're saying is happening. You understand? There's no such
Yeah.
right, but that's that, right? So there's just several. The point is there's several ordinances other than like you know what I mean. Don't kill nobody. Don't eat pork. Like don't you understand me? It's way more order and structure that govern and government. You get me? Like to our heritage, right? And right and like and just to go back up to let me see where is it right inheritance rights right the root word right inheritance like you could like a guy like when your mother passed when you pass like when whoever passed like who inherits what those people left behind. Joe Blow from the street, your third grade teacher. No, your family, because the root word of inheritance is heritage, right? Your heritage is the things that your ancestors, your bloodline has left behind that you now possess, whether it be genetics, whether it be physical possessions, whether it be several things, right? That's your heritage, your culture, the way you do things, the way you cook, the way you dress, the way you see yourself in the world, and so that's your heritage. We should see ourselves the way our ancestors see us and saw us before we were even born. You understand what I mean? And that's it. Sorry. Right? So, you understand what I'm saying? So these are the things that we can't do. Like our daughters can't marry a Moabite or an Ammonite. You understand what I'm saying? Unless because there's no male marrying male, no?
Mm.
First or second generation Edomite, right? So I'm Edom, like our daughters can't marry people from Edom. Edom. See? So don't make your daughter marry to a white man. And the reason being, your bloodline dies there. Oh, because God said, yeah. And why did God say that? Because he doesn't like Edom. He doesn't. But wouldn't you like your bloodline to continue in your people and your bloodline doesn't die?
so,
Nobody cares about their bloodline. Okay. Um, yeah. Pay for workers on time. Huh? I'm moving on, guys. Yes, nobody cares about that part. Saying, here goes the part you should care about. Pay your workers on time, okay, fellas? There's laws against not doing that. I mean, you need to pay a worker on time, right? And it's a whole host. I could go for a million years about just that. You understand what I'm saying? And to allow anyone working with you, man or animal, like to eat on the job, like make it where they can actually like survive your job, like and especially if you are hiring your brother, like your brother, in other words, another Israelite. You cannot work your brother with rigor. That's against the law. Like that's, you know what I mean? So you can't do that to most anyone. You understand what I'm saying? Most anyone, everyone outside of Israel. You understand me? But like again, there's a practical thing. Oh, because God loves everyone. No, because if you work your work, you work like beyond, like, you know what I mean? Like with too much rigor, then they pass away and you don't have a worker. It's not practical. You understand? Like anyway, in practice, it doesn't work out well. That's a lot of anyone working with you, you understand? To eat on the job, like let them have a lunch break, like chill out. It's like just like how there's laws, you know what I mean? Child laws and all types of shit. Yeah, they have laws in Israel. You understand me? The proper treatment of a debtor, like you don't just go blow off a guy head. You understand me? Especially if it's your brother. You understand me? And the prohibition against charging interest, like this, you cannot charge your brother usury. They call it usury. You understand what I mean? Which is like drawing interest. Like you gotta give. Like if I loan you $10, like I don't expect you to give me 100. You gotta give me back 10. You get me? That's the law. You understand? Right? Like, and if I do damage or like I destroy your property or something, I have to pay you back that the value of that plus 10%. Like there's laws. You know what I mean? Boom, 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 boom. Interest rate, divorce, into laws derived from marriage, and we went through the Yibum and the Chalitza, like the whole ceremony. Like if the brother doesn't want to sleep with the wife, the child is like, because if your brother dies and he doesn't have a child, you're supposed to give the option, or there's an option of you sleeping with the childless widow to give her a child, and then that child will be counted as your brother's child, and so his name will be written in the book. You understand, of life, and his bloodline can go on, if that makes any sense. And there's a science to that shit, because if you were sleeping with your woman, like your DNA does stay in your woman. That's why it's better to sleep with a virgin, because if she sleeps around, like your child, whatever child's born from that, after that, like there's gonna be DNA that remains from other people. You dig what I'm saying? That's why sometimes like children look wild different and they have the same parents, because somebody's going crazy or did go crazy at a point. The woman, not somebody, because the man doesn't keep that. Anyway, right? But there's laws for how the divorce goes, and there's an option for the woman. That's the that's a way to get your deceased sibling written in the book by giving their widow an offspring. You understand me? And taking responsibility. It's like you take her on as a wife, but like that offspring is counted as your sibling's offspring if they didn't get a chance, right? And you gotta wait. You have to wait. I think it's, what is it? It's like, damn man, it's a certain amount of months. Like I can look it up, but it's a certain amount of months the woman has to wait after they pass away and after they do the chalitza, which is the ceremony for her not messing with the brother-in-law and moving on. You understand? There's a certain amount of months you gotta wait before the chalitza could even be done, and it's really the time. It's 9 months. It's 9 months, so that they wanted to see. It's a time allotted to see if the deceased impregnated her before he was deceased. You get me? So there's no confusion. You understand what I'm saying? It's not explicitly stated in some of the converts and literature, but that's what is the reason. You understand what I'm saying? But other you know what I'm saying? Other people understand that. You understand me? But that's what I'm showing. You know what I'm saying? So boom. So right, it also concludes with the obligation to remember what Amalek did to you on the road, on the way out of Egypt. So Amalek, like, they're supposed to be vanquished, like Amalekites, supposed to be vanquished, and you're not supposed to ever forget, like how the converts say never forget with the Holocaust thing. That's how we're supposed to be with the Amalekites. You understand me? But I want to go through a couple of scriptures like the basic shit that I put in the group. I want to exegete it clearly, and then we're out of here. You understand? So I think it's like three. It's like three scriptures. I'm saying boom, and I finished everything. We shot the shit, and then we got through the parasha in 1 hour. Boom. You understand what I mean? This is Exodus. Right, you understand me? Then we're gonna go through this little stuff. Go through these little scriptures, just want to exegete it a little bit more clearly, in my opinion, and then we're gone, man. Don't waste your time, man. You know, don't waste guys' time, man. You understand me, man? Right, so, we're reading the Hebrew. Hebrews 9 and 15. And so, why did I read it before and stuff like that? 9:15. Okay. Right. So I'm saying I was studying, and I was like, man, this is a good point. This is something we've been building on, and this is, and it's not like I haven't read the scripture in class before, but I'm saying I'm gonna do a little bit of. Was doing a little bit of meds on exegete it this way, but because this struck me, right? And for this cause, he is the mediator of the New Testament. Who is the mediator of the New Testament? You understand?
Yes, no.
Right, that'll be Jesus Christ, right? But it doesn't say specifically that because this is the first thing that I put in the group that I thought this was, right? I was like, and for this cause, he is the mediator of the New Testament. But then it's like, okay, who is the mediator? Of course, I'm Christ Jesus, or Jesus Christos, right? And what is a mediator?
Negotiator,
Right.
I don't know how else to put it in, but yeah.
A negotiator of what? To what? For what?
In specific, as far as in terms of Christ, is it?
No, what is a mediator?
Well, that's somebody who literally makes not amends, but I guess negotiates or help to decide a path, help to make sure that everything is matching, if you will, to even up.
Is a word we not
Two different sides, like two opposing sides.
Between. That is the key.
Between.
Between is the key. Betwixt, if you'll allow older English, right? Between is the main thing. A mediator, like medium, right? A median, like the middle, right? He's the middleman or the go-between. Go-between, right? So that means that it's not, and a mediator is not mediating for themselves, are they?
No.
It's between two other parties other than themselves. So there's no way that you could be the mediator and be mediating for yourself against another person. That's a conflict of interest. It's a bias. It's all types of shit. Right? So yes. So for this cause, he is the mediator of the New Testament. The New Testament is another word, is a New Testament word. The New Testament is the New Testament word for a new covenant.
Covenant, right.
And covenant is a contract. Right? Testament, the New Testament is a new contract. So he is mediating, right? Or a go-between, right? Of a so it's it's about, yes, I mean, and usually when you need somebody to mediate for you, what profession do you usually hire?
Lawyer.
Right. So when you see mediator, there's an idea of lawyer, which means that there's law involved. And when you see New Testament, you see contract. So then that's contract law. There's a dispute in the contract law that needs to be mitigated. Yes?
Yes.
All right. Right now. So, but then this caught me. And for this cause, for this reason, this is the reason he's the mediator of the new contract. So this is telling you the reason why he's the mediator for this contract. It's not just telling you that he is the mediator for the contract.
Right.
I was bugging out. Like I was studying it, and I'm like, whoa. And for this cause, you could just bypass that, but you don't realize that that's one of the most important statements here. And for this cause, and for this reason, this is the reason he is the mediator of the new contract, that our testament, right? That by means of death, for the redemption, means of death is death, burial, and resurrection, right? For the redemption, what is redemption? When you redeem something, you pay the cost for it. Do you understand? It's an exchange. You pay the cost for it.
Purchase it.
Like if somebody rapes you, if somebody sexually assaults your sister, like how do you redeem her? You got to make that person pay a cost for it. Kill them, beat them up. Not like I feel redeemed. Like somebody like for my shame, somebody paid for it. So there was a price to pay for it. Right? And now I can hold my head up. Yeah, the boy did the thing to me, but like look what happened to him. And say, oh, bomba clean. Yeah, man. And you get back your thing. See me? Boom. A guy this year road that you never do nothing. Shame. Nobody, you were never redeemed. Like, I mean, there was no redemption for you.
Right.
Redemption song. Anyway, I'm not going to do it. You do the math on that. You understand what I'm saying? So, right? So, and for this cause, this is the reason why he is the lawyer that you hired to negotiate the new contract. That's on your favor to negotiate a new contract. That means that there's another party that he's negotiating with for you. Do you understand? That by means of death, the resurrection, right? For the redemption, that's the price he paid. He was willing and able to pay the price, right? Of the transgressions that the transgression. What is the transgression? It's sin, right? So he paid the price for your sin, or for the sin of who, right? Right. This is the purpose. Damn it. Okay, I got it. All right, I got to reset my phone. I lost WhatsApp, but I have it up here. You understand what I'm saying? And for this cause, right? The transgressions that were under the first testament, right? So he's paying the price for the breach of contract of the Old Testament.
The old, right?
Like, because again, like if you're on a label, right, and I want you on my label, I can't just go, yo, come in and just bring in the studio and just start recording. Why not?
Breach of contract.
Right. You're under contract with that other label. So what do I have to do to get you on my label? I have to
buy out.
I have to buy out your contract. I have to square away the contract that you're under, that you first agreed to, so that I clear a path for you to move legally forward. Yes?
Yep.
Yeah. So, right? So that is what he did. And the price he paid was by giving his life, right? Which was what was prophesied. You understand what I'm saying? That was required. You see what I'm saying? That was the price. Like how much for those Gucci loafers? It's XYZ. That's the price. Like, oh, come on, man. Listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop. Like the leather costs this, the labor, it takes this amount of days, and the shipping is the import. Like, it's this price, bro. Like, I don't want to hear these things. You understand what I mean? The man set the price. You know what I'm saying? God set the price in that sense, right? So what is it? So by means of death, for the redemption, like that's the purpose that he's here. For this cause, he's the mediator. You understand what I'm saying? And he paid for the redemption, for the redemption of the transgression that were under the transgressions that were under the First Testament. First Testament is what they call the Old Covenant, right? Who was the mediator of the Old Covenant?
Moses, right?
Moses, right? And who went into contract or who went into covenant? Like, who did he mediate? Who was the two parties that he mediated to go into contract?
God and the Israelites.
The Israelites and who was the other party?
Pharaoh.
No.
But I said God first, and you asked again.
No, I didn't hear.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I
Oh.
said God and Israelites, but
Yeah,
I thought it was wrong.
Israel, I couldn't believe it. But no, I didn't hear it. You understand?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the right answer. You understand what I'm saying? But then the mediator was Moses. And remember, in Deuteronomy, it tells you, in Deuteronomy 30, I believe, it tells you that like there's going to be another one that like Moses. Okay. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'll find that in Deuteronomy 30, and I want to say I'll find it. You understand what I'm saying? Where is it? Right. So the transgressions that were under the First Testament. So the reason why he came is not for like a Polish guy. Like it tells you right here. You understand what I'm saying? And for this cause, he's the mediator. He's the one that's setting up, you know what I'm saying, setting up the path. And for who? Like by means of death is the redemption. For who? The transgressions that were under the First Testament. The only people that were at Mount Sinai that got the blood sprinkled on them with the hyssop, with the hyssop plant was the Israelites. You understand what I'm saying? And Moses was the mediator for them, and Jesus Christ is the mediator for them too again now. Right? So that's what that is, right? For why? Why is he making a path for them? That they which are called, right? And we know scriptures that the Israelites are the ones that were called, right? Might receive the promise. Who was the promise first made to? Like, what is this promise? The children of promise? It's Abraham, right? The friend of God. And it's Abraham, Yitzhak, Yaakov. Yaakov's name was changed to Israel. Israel had 12 sons. You know what I'm saying? They had children. That's the 12 tribes of Israel. That's the family that are the children of promise, right? And the called and chosen. Like we can find, I can show you those scriptures, but I'm just trying to stick to the ones that we were dealing with. Otherwise, it becomes a 3-hour thing. A 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour.
Lightning.
Exactly. Like exactly. I wish if somebody had let off a lightning, I would have been in the class. That's how you get out of class. You really you do a cool like sound effect in a timely manner, and then you just go. Because learning is nice, but coolness is better. Anyway, you understand me?
Lutan fire.
Tiny ship was tough. Exactly. You understand me? Like like he's not. I'm sorry. I mean, this is literally live right now. He's gonna kill me. as long as I stay off that farm that he was on in the video, I think I should be all right. You understand me? But right. So, like those that were under the First Testament, that's who he came for. For this cause, he's the mediator of the New Testament, and by means of death, for the redemption of the transgression that were under the First Testament. They which are called, the called and chosen, might receive the promise. The children of promises, the children of Abraham, Yitzhak, Yaakov, which name was changed to Yisrael, right? And then the rest of the descendants going that way. That is the line, and Moses is part of that. Noah is part of that. Jesus Christ is part of that, and so on. Moses was a Levite. Jesus Christ was a Judite. You understand what I'm saying? And so on and so forth. Who else I mentioned? Noah. I think Noah. I can't remember what Noah was. What tribe was Noah? Anybody can look that. Find out what tribe Noah was. I can't remember. Is he a Levite also?
Didn't think so.
I can't remember. It's so weird. I'm being a weirdo now. Remember where tribe Noah was from. I was being very weird. I apologize. Right, right. They which are called, which is the chosen, which are the saints, which are the Israelites, might receive, because breach of contract means that the contract is null and void. If you while out and don't hold up your end of the bargain legally, then that absolves the other party from following their end. Yes, right. Uh-oh.
And I started looking to see this thing, but this
Right.
is crazy.
What tribe Noah was?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't get it. Right. But like, if one party is in breach of contract, then that absolves the other party in the contract to of their obligation. Yes.
I'm sorry, say that one more time. Sorry.
Okay. If one party is in breach of contract, then that
Mhm.
absolves the other party that is involved of its obligation. Yes.
Yes, actually, yeah.
Isn't that how the law works? Like, if you're in breach
Yes,
of
it is.
contract, then you like you
There's no contract.
right,
Contract
exactly.
is like this.
Literally, the contract has been breached because the contract was, you do this and I will do that. But if you don't do that, then I don't got to do this.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying? So, you understand what I'm saying? So, right. So the promise, right? The children of promise goes through Abraham to Isaac. Because remember, the first son Abraham had was, anybody remember?
No.
Ishmael with Hagar. Remember, Sarah
Mhm.
didn't breed until 90.
Right.
And Noah was Abraham was 99. And saying when they got Yisahak. He's Abraham's second son. His first son is Ishmael, but
Wow.
that's not the way. That's not the line that God chose. So why didn't He choose it? Because He didn't. Like you're gonna ask me why God did something. That's crazy.
Busy.
That's crazy.
Something busy.
He chose them because wing and a bag of word salad. Like, I can't make up stuff. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? He has the right to that. Like, he's got. That's why. Oh man, come on! Hey, don't fucking close the book and turn and log off. Bumbucker. You understand me? But yeah,
Mhm.
like, you understand me? Like, so it's Abraham, not Ishmael. It's Yisahak or Isaac. You understand what I'm saying? And then remember, said Isaac had twins. You understand me? And that would be nobody. Or
Oh,
got twins from Rachel or Rachel, which would be Esau and Jacob.
Jacob.
Twins.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Jacob being, you know what I'm saying, your namesake. And you know what I'm saying? He had Esau and Yaakov. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? So, and then it doesn't go to Esau, it goes to Yaakov. You understand me? And then it goes from Yaakov to baby Yaakov. Anyone? You see it?
Yes. Yeah.
It goes from Jacob to the sons of
Son
Jacob,
of Jacob.
which is the 12 tribes of Israel, or baby Yaakov. See? That's a way of saying the 12 tribes of Israel are the sons of Jacob, or the children of Jacob are the 12 tribes of Israel, just like how my daughter is my father's daughter. It's his granddaughter. You understand me?
Mhm.
Like my grandfather, this is his daughter, if you understand. So, and that's how God looks at it, right? He looks at us. He don't look at us as yo, Rico, what's up? No, he looks at me, if in fact I am, he looks at me as a child of Abraham. You get what I mean? An offspring of Abraham. That's what legitimizes me, not because I did anything cool. But he promised Abraham that his descendants, you understand what I'm saying, would be exalted and would be his people based on what Abraham did. You understand what I'm saying? I remember Abraham name, original name. Anybody remember Abraham original name?
Abram.
Yeah, Abram, right? Abram, and he became Abraham, right? Abram to Abraham, right? Abraham, and Sarah's original name, Sarai to Sarah. You understand me? Like, so there's significance. It's like a change of mind, a change of heart, a change of focus, a change of direction. Like, and the same thing with Yaakov. You understand? So Yaakov had a name changed to Israel. You understand me? Like, and these are studies. Like, these are things you can study. Like, these are things you can study for years to help, like, further understand. You understand me? I've done studies on these things, and there's way more things to talk about than time. You get me? So I just try to get through it. So, okay, let's see if I can get to the other scripture. Just grace. Somebody tell me. Damn it.
Tell you what.
Hold on. The phone just don't like to work, man. Now I gotta do the factory. I'm doing a factory reset here. I did the regular reset. But when I came back, my phone free. I couldn't get into the phone. So that should put me in the right place. But yeah, finish. You know what I'm saying? But the people, like, so is anyone seeing that it's saying that for this cause, the reason why the Christos came, you know what I'm saying, to mediate, to make a way with God, you understand, to the God of Israel, to make it right, so that we can redeem the people that were under the first contract. You understand me? That why? That they, which are called, those people, the Israelites, might receive the promise, because they were in breach of contract, so the contract was null and void. But he's trying to mend that contract so they can receive the promise of what? Eternal what? Inheritance. Inheritance, the key word is heritage. That means it's a family thing. You don't get an inheritance from Joe Blow down the road. You just hear like, yo, Johnny Johnson like left me like $5 million. Yay. No, it doesn't happen that way. You don't even win the lotto that way. You still got to go buy the lotto to win the lotto. No, go so. You still got to like do something. You have to meet the day, right? So, you understand me? So nothing like that. Not even lotto go like that. You understand me? I'm back in, yay. You understand me? So right. So after I said that, I'm like, all right, but the eternal inheritance, right? Inheritance. I remember our this ties into the portion today, the talk portion that we're starting this week, because it's the first day of, you know what I mean, potential 7 readings, 7 aliyah to finish the portion, right? It speaks about on the laws of inheritance of the firstborn, not the inheritance of the neighbor's kid that your father's going to give them, because that doesn't exist, and it would be called a gift or something. It's not an inheritance. The inheritance words have meanings. You understand me? So in eternal inheritance, that means that this family will inherit these things forever. You understand me? And we've seen scripture that enforces that. So then we go 1 Timothy, which is Paul, is a dispute whether or not Paul or whosoever wrote Hebrews, right? And that was Hebrews 9 and 15, I believe. Yep. So 1 Timothy 2 and 5, you understand me? Is, and I'm using, you know what I'm saying, the principle of Deuteronomy 19 and 15, you know what I'm saying, at the mouth of 2 witnesses, you know what I'm saying, with this, the author of Hebrews and Paul, right? Out of the mouth of 2 witnesses, or at the mouth of 3 witnesses shall the matter be established, right? So we're establishing the mediator, right? So 1 Timothy 2 and 5, for there is one God, right? And one mediator. And a mediator is a person that is negotiating or clearing the path to go forward between 2 different parties. So a mediator can't be mediated for themselves. So there has to be 2 other parties, right? You understand what I'm saying? Other than the mediator. You can't say, no, he is the mediator. No, he mediated for himself. No, you cannot do that, sir or ma'am. Right? For there is one God. That means there's not 2 gods. And one mediator. That means that there's no other like thing. These are 2 people. One mediator between God and man, or men. right? And that man is Christ Jesus, right? So that means that Christ Jesus is mediating between God and other Israelites.
Mhm.
That means he's not God, the Father. He's not God Almighty. He's not Yod Hey Wow Hey. This is showing you that that's what Paul is teaching, because everybody runs to Paul to try to prove their little point, their little New Testament point. You understand me? That's why I love to know that. That's why I love to know the New Testament good. You know what I mean? For deep and teaches me, right? And my note was verification there is prophetically, and I didn't go into prophecy as to the Messiah, the prophecies of the Messiah, right? You understand what I'm saying? But there's verification that there is prophetically a specific mediator, actually, like with the second witness, and showing who it is, because Paul tells you not only is there a mediator, but that mediator is Christ Jesus, right? So he's identifying the mediator, right? The one that is preparing the way for the clear path forward between the two parties, right? So the verification is right, and showing that the mediator is not the Most High, it as the Father, right? I.e., the Father, right? I'm saying, or in other words, right?
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying? So boom, and then we go. So that's so I'm like, let me do a third, because I just cited Deuteronomy 19 and 15, and it says 2 or 3 witnesses. So let's do a third, right? So John 17 and 21, just to be a Jew. All right? I might make it. I might make it on time. Watch this. Oh, whoa, whoa, right? Yeah, I just wanted to do this. I'm saying, like, because again, this is also further proof that Jesus Christ is not the Most High, the Father. You understand what I'm saying? Right? That they, right? Like that they all may be one. Right? But let's even go up one. Let me start at 20. Neither pray I for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word. So, in not just the disciples, but also the people that will hear the word way after they have passed away. You see?
Mhm.
By the testimony, their words and actions will be recorded, and so on. Right? So they're doing it so that even people after could see, like, one more. Like, you know what I mean? Them man did that, defend the thing and then inspire for more defending. You understand? Going forward. I will. Gabriela, I'm using my phone. Move on, good man. You can't cry like a mom in a business. I mean, love do that. Sure. All right. So yeah, finish off that. So now let me. That they all will be one. You know what I'm saying? Who is that? The ones that believe. So the believers, like yes, and the one that were fearful, them hear the word and then believe. Them she said. In other words, they're following also. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
I believe 2 plus 2 is 4, but every time I see 2 plus 2 is 4 on the test, I put 10. You get me?
Right.
I don't believe. Like if you believe, then you do. You get me? I believe in gravity, so I'm not jumping off a building. I accept it as true. I amen it. You get me? So they amen the word, right? So that they all may be one, as thou, Father, art in me. Me and my Father are one. He's one with God. He's one with the Father. He is the Father. Because he's one with the Father. He is the Father. Yo, we're all on one team, bro. Let's all go in for the big win, right? We're all on one team, right? We're a basketball team. We're all on one team. It's one team, right? We're all together, right? Is everybody the point guard? Is everyone the center? We're all one. We all know all the plays. Like our playbook is identical. It's all the same plays, the same playbook, the same jersey, the same name, everything. We're one team. Is everyone the center?
Nope.
Like, it's dumb, bro. Is everyone the power forward? Everybody on the team is the power forward, stupid? It's dumb, bro. It's really dumb, right? And they may all be what? Yo, man, like, let's get together. Like, yes, I mean, U-N-I-T-Y, that's a unity. U-N-I. We're all trying to become the same person? Is that what it is? We're going to be Voltron? Is that what you... Anyway, right? So that they all may be one as thou, the same way that thou, Father, art in me. So I'm not trying to be weird. The same way the Father is one, that's how they're all going to be one. You understand what I'm saying? And I in thee. I'm one in you, you're one in me, Father, that they also may be one in us. So us being the believers, right, that is talked about at 20. Are we the Almighty now? We're one now. Like Jesus Christ made us one with the Father like him. Are we God now? The Father? So stupid, dude. Like, he explained it. This is Jesus Christ. This is red letter. You know what I mean? That they also may be one in us. So now we're all God Almighty together, right? That the world, which is Israel, may believe, right? May see that thou hast sent me. Like, that's the whole point. That's the point. Being one doesn't mean becoming the person.
Right.
So weird. You understand me? So weird. You understand me? And the glory which thou gavest me, I have given them, that they may be one, even as we are one. In other words, they'll have the same focus as we. And anyway, you understand me? And then I put in this. So that was that, and then, you know, just a little thing. I always meant to put the part of the Quran that shows that the Quran says that as I wrote, the Quran teaches if one has any doubt or discrepancy within its teachings, refer to Torah for clarification and instruction, pun intended, because Torah means instruction. Okay, so
Right.
you understand what I'm saying? The Quran tells you that. Like, if it gets a little weird, you know what I mean? Like, you don't quite, just talk to someone that, like, it's read. It goes, so if you are in doubt, and then they insert "Oh Muhammad," but that's not what it is. But it is what it is about that which we have revealed to you, right? But it is Muhammad in the sense that that's who it's supposed to be recited to him. You understand? If you accept that, you understand what I'm saying? About that which we, like the so-called angels, you know what I'm saying? Even though he first thought it was Satan, and it was, but that's a whole other thing. We have revealed to you. Then ask those who have been reading the scripture before you, which is the Torah. Because remember, it's supposed to be a continuation of the Torah. You understand that?
Yes.
Right. And that's why it has the hedge of, oh, but if something is a little weird, just go to Torah. That'll explain it better than me. Thanks, Muhammad. Anyway, so the point is that it's bullshit. That's the point. And even it tells you that it's bullshit. So that's it. Oh, went 3 minutes over, but
On time.
huh?
It's right on time.
Yeah, that's I don't have that's what I planned. Like, I don't want it to go past this in these links. Like, this is a more condensed discussion, and it's more everyone have more responsibility in the sense of we got to read the thing. And we give a synopsis in the beginning of the week when we make it. Last week we wasn't. Who was the? Well, you was here last week.
Yeah, I was there. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You was here last week. So
Yep. Right in Brooklyn.
yeah. And then the week before that, I went to this nigga Woody, some thing he had. A friend of my brother's that I mean, he's like I know for millions of years. And so
Actually, well, I don't know if I can remember if I met him or not, but I just remember him from the Ramsey days and things.
Yeah,
If I'm not mistaken.
definitely. You most likely met him if he was around.
Was he the said you that had was dealing with like some clothing or some fashion thing?
Ah, that's you probably thinking about Wig.
Wig. No, that's right. Yeah, it was Wig that did that. Okay, my bad.
Wig.
'Cause he's the one that even when you were doing the video, there was some discussion and thing. Yeah,
Right. I wore
that
his
was
I wore
Wig.
his
Yeah.
line. I wore his line on the Brooklyn Circus. You know what I mean? He just if you look at online, he just did something not too long ago with Gap. You understand me?
See,
So it's a combination of collaboration of Brooklyn Circus and Gap. You understand me? So I'm up there. You understand me? He just had a child. Just not too long. He got a child. He didn't have one, but he just got a child from a woman that he was dealing with, that he married or slept with. You understand me? So that's just it. But yeah, you understand me? Like holy things, but we managed to do it this summit, you know, this drop and try to link and try to keep it on track. You understand?
yeah,
So as possible and when I recognize you know, just go forward and hopefully the item, you know what I mean, are we have a positive experience when we come together that hopefully translates to a positive effect on liberty. Even the link itself is supposed to cause energy. The effort is supposed to it's supposed to be rewarded for your effort. You get what I'm saying? Sweat of your brow shall you eat your bread. So even the link itself, you should see some results, tangible results that you go, yo, I'm glad that I be doing that. You understand what I mean? Like it's not supposed to be a mystery, but that's that. You understand? But yeah, you know what I mean? That's 6 minutes over. You understand? But yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? I'm good right there, like OD, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Keep it good there. Somebody have anything, talk to me. Let me know something. Anything, talk to me.
no, just gotta get to some reading for this week.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got key to say, you know what I'm saying? Like this is the beginning. It's not like when we do it Saturday. Saturday is the end of the cycle. But it's actually good to do it on the first day because then you have the whole week to study what we discussed. You get what I'm saying? On your own. And what would be dope is even like the next time, be like, oh, yo, you know, bang, bang, bang. I actually realized, bang, 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 or like, whatever. You know what I mean? But that's the way how it is structured to set up for the opportunity for those things. You understand? And as we continue, as we go forward, hopefully those things manifest. You understand? But yeah, I'm here, my brothers. You understand? When the more chin.
And it's gone. Oh,
Awal. Salam. Berhana.
Islam.
Awal.